Hey guys, this is the Bro Show Part 2. Today I will be comparing two kinds of phones. First one, the first one would be Android, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is Matt's cell phone. This is the Motorola One 5G UW or something like that. What I like about my cell phone is like the layout of the homepage, the lock screen, and the wallpaper, and like the settings, how the apps look. You can change how the shapes of the apps look like. You can do the organizing part of it, organize your apps to different categories and topics and stuff like that. Same with the iPhone. Um, so obviously, my daily routine, one of my daily routines, were to check certain kinds of apps on my phone after I wake up in the morning, or just different categories and topics of apps that I usually would check. I won't name the apps because that is my own private business. Android has its own perks versus the iPhone. The Android phones is an entirely different OS system, operating system. For you guys that are not tech experts or tech gurus or just somebody who knows knowledge about cell phones or computers or tech gadgets or whatever, Um, but I'm not saying that I'm an expert myself because there's way more stuff out there that I don't even know about these phones. So, so this is just the rundown between the two phones. Texting on this phone is quite different than the texting on this phone is quite different than the texting on this phone. The texting on this phone, it sounds different. It looks different. The layout looks different. There's blue bubbles and green bubbles on this one. Okay? That's Android. That's the one for the Android cell phone. Next, on the topic of cell phones, the iPhone. Um, this one in particular, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. But all iPhones in general. You have gray and blue bubbles as well. The blue is the ones that you sent to your other contact, your friend, your family member, your coworker, your boss at work, or whoever. And the gray is the one that they sent to you. And let me correct myself. Yeah, guys, let me correct myself, okay? I will correct myself because on the Android cell phones, the texting colors are green and gray, I believe. The green is what you sent to the recipient. Text message that you would get back, and text messaging will be in gray from whoever you're texting. And you can tell in the back how the cameras look. This one has 3 cameras. There's a light right there. The logo. Amazon or some other website for cell phone cases. But you can you can lay it like this, and just kind of it sits it sits at a 45-degree angle. Excuse me. Overall, I think this is an okay phone. I think it's good. I mean, I like it. Now let's talk about the iPhone part of it, you guys. I like the cameras on this. The big cameras, clear, crystal picture and video. I think 1080p or 4K, something like that. These phones can go to 8K now. I don't even know. So I like the case. iOS is the operating system, the OS system for iPhone. I like how the apps look bright. The intensity of the brightness is good. You can have the option to show the battery percentage, or just leave it off. It's fine for the battery percentage. So the one thing that stands out differently from all other cell phones, FaceTime for iPhone. Most of you guys know already what FaceTime is if you have an iPhone. The thing I don't like with the iPhone is how sensitive the screen is. There's just certain other things I don't like about iPhone that is just not the best to me in the way that I see the iPhone for cell phones and the market of cell phone companies and all that stuff. I will keep those other topics of dislikes. Yep, that's it for the dislikes. Now, what I don't like about this cell phone for the Android, what I dislike about it is sometimes your phone can go like that, out like a light. Same with the iPhone. And what I mean by that is your phone service. And obviously, I know you can't get cell phone service in the country unless there's telephone poles with wires along the whole 10-mile stretch of the road out in the country, cornfields and all that. And of course, if you go up in the hills and the mountains, you hardly have any service either because you're away from the cell phone towers. Anyway, yeah, that's another thing I dislike about cell phones in general. And you go far out somewhere, and it's like, you're like, what the heck? What happened to my service? And I'm trying to call Billy here. You can't call Billy because you lost your cell phone service. Operating systems. That's what really differentiate the two apart. Plus the video chat on here and FaceTime on iPhone. If you go into the App Store on Android, you have to find video chat or some kind of video chatting app like Zoom or Uvu or whatever. Does anybody use Uvu anymore? I don't know. That's another thing I dislike about the Android, why I don't like it. You can't be happy all the time, right? For things you like or dislike for cell phones or for instance, gaming consoles or TVs or cars. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Thumbnail time! There's not too much else I could possibly say about these two cell phones. The Bro Show Part 2.